I am muted, thank you. All kinds of scuff. Yeah. Lua was not set up on the other scene, so I had to switch real quick. I was muted because I forgot to unmute as soon as the starting student screen ended. Whoops. Excuse me. Thank you for the resubscription, Yazu. 42 months. Much appreciated. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Alright, I feel like I'm looking too far to the left here. The model is. Maybe recenter like there? Yeah, so I'm looking a little bit left to read chat. Otherwise, I'm looking at the game. That makes sense. Okay, that looks decent. Alright, cool. I wonder if I could automate it so that it automatically switches to the main scene when the countdown ends. And automatically unmutes my mic. That could be dangerous, maybe. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I'll have to think about that one. Alright, so, yep, sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I was not feeling great. I'm never feeling great. That just seems to be a perpetual state of being at this point. But, yeah, I was not feeling up for streaming. I think with... Normally I have the energy, but with Nono streams, especially ones that... Oh, I mean, I guess it's a normal Nono stream. Nono streams take a lot out of me, so... I may not have the energy to stream Saturday nights if I'm also watching a Nono stream for 5 hours. So I'll need to think about that one. Maybe we have to reshuffle my schedule again. We'll see. But Sunday should still be fine, I think. Alright, we were gonna pick up the mech parts on the overworld, I think, and then head to the ice belt to get items from the ice belt. And then we'll revisit Great Mines, and then we'll be ready to do the tower. And that's the plan. I was gonna put ice in the title of the stream, and then I realized maybe in the current political climate that's not a good idea. It could get auto-moderated. That's a loaded term right now. Yeah, I need the mech parts anyway, exactly. Since I've unloaded and reloaded. Is this other missile available now? Finish up the overworld. Leave me alone! Ouch. Distracted. No, he's not here. Okay, cool. Worth checking. Alright, and now I'm on the complete opposite side of the map from that back part. That's fine. We'll head back real quick. I do find it funny still that they give you a teleporter. Yep, I know that's the plan. Kind of funny that we get technology to teleport things back to base, and yet I can't use that to fast travel myself back to base. Even though I feel like we should be able to use the pods. Just grab one, activate it, and then deactivate it once we're there. I guess that's not how they work somehow. And we've already gotten all the green energy we need, so... Unless we were trying to get 100% completion, there's no reason to collect it anymore. And we're not trying to. To be fair, you can only replicate a limited amount of teleport charges. Yeah, but are they one-time use, or are they reusable? That's the question. Strange readings? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, does this trigger a fight? Hey, it's the sandworm things. Oh, I see. Rude, those are ours. I guess only you say one-time use, I guess that's fair. would make sense, I guess. Oh, but there's still an item here.
That creature just swallowed a mech part.
Sure did.
Don't let it get away.
What if I want to let it get away? Law of the jungle, you know, if it puts its mouth on it, it's his now. So that works, right? Actually see wherever this missile expansion is. I just need to be up on the roof for it for some reason. Hi. Kinda surprised they were able to get up here. There we go. Yeah, because we were able to grapple up here. What does that let us do, though?
A sand geyser appeared in Soul Valley. It must be that creature that swallowed the transfer pod.
Yeah, I know. I'll go after them later. Relax. Yeah, because it does... Yeah, unacquired item. There is something here. Durable densium. Those destructible? Oh. Found it. Power bomb expansion. Sorry, psychic power bomb expansion. Cool. What's the crate made out of? Yeah. Densium is power bombs or missiles? Or super missiles? I forget. We'll try power bombs. And that worked. Cool. Oh, we got 6 second power bombs. Not bad. See if there's anything we can even use those on. Alright. So then we gotta go get that mech part back. And then there's this one up here. Is there one in there? Is that what this says? Yeah, okay. It wouldn't give a power bomb expansion that doesn't require a power bomb to get. That is fair. That does make sense. Although we got the super missile and the power bombs in the same dungeon, didn't we? So technically they could be used as interchangeable for progression. Or am I misremembering already? So we got super missiles halfway through, and then we got the power bombs at the end. Alright. Oof. Oh, but we can attack the tail. Got it. Garmus. Sandworm. Not doing much damage. We have to ram the tail. That didn't do anything. Yeah, driving into its mouth was not the play. Okay, hitting its tail gives us boost, so I feel like we do need to use boost for something, but... But what? I guess I can scan it. So its tail can be destroyed by physical impacts killing it. Thinking one is in its stomach, I think going to the mouth should be the play. I mean, yeah, his like mouth is like glowing. The heart beeping. Only fair. Okay. So I just didn't aim well with the boost. Fair enough. As we can keep doing this. Dodge that. Yeah, we gotta hit it like dead on from the behind. Nope. There we go. That is not a lot of damage. Okay. Do this a few more times, I guess. Oh, that was a big jump. Isn't hard, but it is annoying, yeah. His mechanics are not interesting enough for how big that health bar is. Alright, I need to remember that I can brake instead of making a wide sweep. And it always spawns away from us. Big jump again. It runs for the edge of the arena. Merge again. There we go. No. Came from behind us that time. Sneaky. Done enough damage for it to have a phase shift. I missed. Up. There we go. A few more good hits. Where is it? Behind us. You go so high into the air. Not even trying to. Kind of ridiculous. There we go. Oh. I mean, Viola cannot be summoned. Oh. Okay. Doing slams now. That. Nope. Stop. There we go. He's just circling around now instead of leaving. There we go. Probably 2 more hits, I'm guessing. Oh, no, just 1. Alright. Nice. Screw you, I guess. Is it? Yeah, it doesn't say that it's infected by a Metroid. Destroying the pod, that's right. Power on the pod. Okay, explode the cadaver. Makes sense. That'll do it. There we go. Random overworld boss done. Mech part acquired. 4 out of 6. We got just the one more in the overworld and the last one in the ice belt. That's the last item we have to get on the overworld too, right? Looks like it. Other than the camp. We'll have to... Probably, I'm assuming that requires us to unload the area and reload it back in. So we'll have to go to like ice belt and come back. Which we're gonna end up doing anyway, for the mech parts. That should be fine. That is so much health. Shame we don't get like an upgrade to the Viola's disc weapon. I feel like I deserve a damage upgrade.
There appears to be some Calfed debris near your location. Might be a good place to search for mech parts.
I haven't scanned this iteration of them. They're pretty fast. Okay. Oh, hey! Have I ever already talked to you? And I guess not. I didn't think this would be a campsite. Fair enough.
Shamus, nice to see you again.
Camping out among the wreckage.
I was born on the 4th moon of Salatine, in the northern reaches. Resources were scarce, and each day was a struggle to survive. By my generation, it was difficult to support the family by hunting, so I joined the Federation. I don't know if this was in line with Solon and my father's way, but I had to do it to feed our family. So from hunter, I became sniper.
Oh, it starts yapping without being prompted at all. Yeah.
My words flow so easily around you. Oh, before you go, Samus,
Even gulls it out.
it looks like there's a few ruins in this valley. I found something near one of them.
Ah, shot expansion. Cool. 460.
Good hunting, Samus.
Yeah, I feel like they probably wanted to do this sort of event for all the Federation troopers. And they ended up not doing that for some reason. This looks bad shit. Nice. Alright, now it should just be the mech part. Looks like it. Which is... yeah, right there. Gonna use an electric current. There we go. Because they did say there's a lot of cut dialogue in the game files. I don't know if it would have made the game better or worse, but definitely feels like cut content. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't have minded getting to experience more of the troopers. But I can see why people would be annoyed. They've at least kept Samus as the side of the protagonist. So it's not like they're horribly mischaracterizing her too much. I would have been okay with her speaking a little bit, I think. But not speaking much. Not having much of her own opinions on stuff. Yeah, we haven't reloaded, so he's not going to be over there, I don't think. Alright, dice belt. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. That's right. I always expect there to be enemies here. There aren't. I guess they could have grievers everywhere. Be kind of annoying. Okay. If I remember correctly, the scout bot here was in, like, the big clearing area. Off to the side somewhere. It's been a little while. That sounds right. Cool. I don't know, I'm making stuff up. Okay, so we can skip the starting and ending cutscenes of that, but not the middle one, because that one's actually a loading screen. Kind of interesting the start and end ones aren't. Well, maybe they do start loading stuff in the background. Yeah, it'll take a lot of thunder shots to kill. A regular charge beam then. Okay. Yeah, so should be there in the snowfield. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. There we go. The backsides are vulnerable there. Yeah, they're up there on the sides. Alright. Oh yeah, right there. That was easy. Get away! I get them right after they dodge. No, okay, there's no cooldown on that. And the animation delay. There we go. Alright, show me your secrets. What do you got for me? Alright, map updated. And it dies. Not too bad. There's a couple, but could be worse. Alright. Let's go. I'm right here. Ah. High temperature tools. I know what that means. There we go. Shot expansion. Don't mind if I do. Alright, next one is across that gap. That was where we had the robot guy helping us. I'll just leave. No need to fight. Yeah, okay, so this is the elevator that goes down into the complex. We want to make a right here. We can. Maybe we can't. Oh. Up there. And this loops around, if I remember correctly. Yes. Okay, excellent. So now we go through there. And then left. This. Across this room. Which we can use the gondola? No. That broke. So we can use the grapple points. There we go. You didn't get swept off by the wind this time. Yeah, right through there. Keep going straight until we get to the boss room. There we go. Yeah, this music is not nearly as catchy as Fendrana Drifts, I have to say. Oh, hey. There we go. Room's clear. No longer in my way. Oh, no, it's just right there. No puzzle. The missile expansion I did not notice. That's fair, though. It was out of view. Alright. We got a little ways to go here, but that's fine. These things, I love these things. That's anything you also missed that one on the first pass? Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I think at the time I was kind of just in a hurry to leave. That makes sense. Was not thoroughly checking every possible place. Okay. And then everything else is further down into the facility. So we head back and then take the elevator down. Ah! Don't hurt me. I'm fragile. I only have however many energy tanks that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I only have 12 energy tanks. I mean, how can you expect me to put my life at risk here? I guess 13 if you count the base one. Only 1300 HP. Alrighty. Down into the facility. I've got Discord comments. I'll have to check those later. That's the wrong side of my desk. That one's a loading screen, isn't it? I guess not. It's very long. Check that again, going back up. Maybe there's a minimum duration and then it's skippable. Still be a little silly. I'm very curious about speedruns for this game. I assume there's not really any great ways to sequence break. Maybe there are. I just don't have good imagination. Okay. Ah, this is cracked. Powerful impact. That'd be... Okay. Powerful bombs. A shot expansion. That tracks. Look at all these super lightning shots we can do. Okay, from here... Oh, not this elevator. We need to go... take that track down. 80% speedrun's about 3 hours long. Okay, that sounds like you gotta play most of the game. That's tragic. That sounds like base game with better routing. I have, obviously. This feels like the kind of game that it will probably just hard code your ability to get access to areas behind abilities. You don't have a choice. Okay. Yeah, so how do we do this? There's a morph ball track on the right side of this room. Now have access to this facility. Okay, so we go down here. We go right, and there's a room there. Okay. I went the wrong way. Yep. I was confused about which side the camera would be on. Ah! Here we go. Pinball machine room. Oh, pretty much. Are these... Yeah, okay. Called it. There we go. Not a very difficult pinball game, but basically pinball. A lot less annoying than pinball, yeah. No flip. That's true. No flippers. We have full control over movement. That's cool, though. One of the things I do like about this game so far, from a design standpoint, is how many unique interactables they have. Like, there's a bunch of mechanisms like that that only show up, like, once. That have, like, their own models and animations and everything. Which, from a production standpoint, is incredibly wasteful. But it does help make the puzzles more interesting. You're not reusing as many mechanics. Out of my way! Out of my way! There's gonna be these guys everywhere. Okay. Where are we going? Down through there, nothing on this layer. How do we keep going down? Okay. Into this hallway, follow down the ramp. Guess we were very thorough in exploring the labs our first time through, so I'm not too surprised that we didn't miss much. Well, the game about digging a hole was made in 3 weeks using scrap digging mechanic was meant for another game he's working on. That makes sense. There's a decent number of games start off from prototypes like that. They're like, oh, we were trying to implement this mechanic and it was really fun, but it really doesn't work for other games. So, wow, that's our new game direction now. We're all gonna do this. Let's go ahead and grab that. That's like a psychic boost track or something. Made bank with that game? Yeah, you got lucky. There are a lot of games like that on Steam, but most of them are just called shovelware, and no one plays them. That one went viral streamers. That's just game design, or game development. You have no control over what the general population will want to play. Okay, we need to go down and to the right, I see. Ah. And there's wind. Kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me! There's the energy tank, and that we needed grapple. That makes sense. There we go. And then when the wind starts blowing, just hang on. Doesn't launch us off. Nope. Dang it. Okay, we can kind of just run past the wind there. That was close. It always seems to be more forgiving than when the icon actually appears, which is nice. But it's causing me to panic and assume I'm dead when I'm not. Hello? There he goes. Okay, I was just stuck in the wind blowing state until I let go and reset. That was weird. Yeah. Must have done it like frame perfect or something, so it just never untriggered the animation. Okay, and then we go back here and follow that morph ball track back. Alright, yeah, it was a fluke. Dang it. Okay, well, we're back here. Cool, that's fine. Or we wanted to go anyway. I can kind of just walk away as long as I counteract the wind. Oh, shoot. Shout out to the speedrun community and see if they can do anything with it. I don't know if hanging in the air and not being able to move is gonna be all that useful for speedrunning, but who knows? Certainly a glitch. Never know. True. Maybe there's something about that state that lets you do some other trick. Now, I let go at the right moment and you get crazy distance or something. Games are weird like that. I was watching the Mario Odyssey randomizer VOD between Morph and Small Ant that was 12 hours long. And they got to the point where they couldn't find any moons to progress, so they were looking up out-of-bounds glitches to be able to continue further. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, what am I looking for here? It's down below. Right here? Is there a way to get down below? Oh, hi. Morph elevator, that would do it. And that's a spider ball track. Sorry, psychic spider ball track. I keep forgetting. Missile expansion. Uh-huh. Okay. Been a long time since I've done this one. Oh, I passed that elevator a few times last time. It was fun. Sounds about right. Dang it. I do not remember the timing for this. There we go. Missile expansion acquired. That feels like that was more thrust than I was expecting. But I'll take it. Definitely got double boosted there. Because I was generally pretty thorough in the elevators. No idea how it threw you so high. Yeah, I don't either. That definitely didn't seem normal, but I'm gonna take it. The fact that I'm getting physics glitches today is fine. Okay. Other side of the room. We're going left. Still definitely doing the right thing. The timing was just weird on it for some reason. There we go. I've got like the most powerful attacks in the game, but why would I use them when I can just spam the basic attack until they die? That seems like the optimal strategy. Okay, what are we doing here? There is a loop coming up. Vertical loop. And we want to follow it. Yeah, right there. Shot expansion. Okay. And is that just ball track? Makes sense. Okay. Going towards us, so we've got that 1 second gap There we go. Okay, we took damage, but we made it past. Not expansion. Nice. Okay. Now what? That's it for this section. There's one at the end of the power station. Power station is accessible by this room here. Ice Canyon. It's all the way back there. Okay. It's going pretty quick. Yeah, Grievers, bye Grievers. Oh, I gotta get past this guy. Okay. We're going right. Not that way. Nope. Out of my way. Not there. Ah, through the security gate, that's right. Through the security window. Okay. And, yep, down that way. Here. Then... I mentioned before, this is one of the reasons I think I have aphantasia, because I cannot picture this map. The second I close it, I forget all directions and relative positions. I can't picture the map in my head at all. I think I've told the story before, but I really annoyed my professors at school because I could do pretty good 3D art for a student at least, but my designs were not very inspired. And he was always like, "Why don't you just like picture how it could look better and then do that?" And I'm like, "Because I can't picture how it could look better." Just memorize what turns you to take, like second to left, which I because you went the wrong way. Yeah, that's the thing. I could do that, but then I wouldn't trust that I remembered it correctly. Exactly. I don't trust myself. Okay. Now we're in the power station. Let's go for the big turbine. There's something in there. I do like the environment design in this game quite a bit. I guess I can activate that now. I don't know if that does anything for me, but I can. Just go. Oh, all the way up here. Okay. Well, that's convenient. I'll save us some backtracking time if I remember. I don't know if you actually have aphantasia or you just don't know how it works. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pin down. And honestly, it doesn't really matter if the label exactly applies or not. You can still describe your subjective experience. Just the description of it is useful. Like, whether I have aphantasia or not, I can still say I'm really bad with maps. And it's a useful statement when talking about my ability to follow a map. Alright. Oh, they're in here, too. Not supposed to be up there, you know. It's dangerous. Someone could fall and die. Okay, there we go. So what are we looking for? Up top, okay. Aha. I see. Naruhodo. Oh, that's fine. Then we can boost off this. Oh. Or not. I can try to boost ball off this. Oh, it's literally just this one that you can grab onto. Okay. Okay. And then do I just keep holding it? Yeah, okay. Oh. Nope, not quite. There we go. I'm gonna pull it all the way. Large shot expansion. Nice. 20 more. Okay, and that's it for Power Station and Quarantine. So I think we are done with Ice Belt. Huh. So where's the mech part then? Did we already get it? I don't remember. Running into the mech part. Oh, it's outside. That's what it is. It's on the exterior. I forgot about that. I'm just misremembering. Okay. So now we should be able to backtrack back out of here and take that elevator. Yep. Where was it? It was next room? Question mark? Yep. Get out of my face! You see a sidestep when you're in a tiny corridor. I need the save station. Yeah, okay, it was this room. Yeah, we can take this. And we're out of here. That just leaves the one mech part right outside of here and the mines. And then we are ready to progress. Okay. Right. This door. Alright, there was a cannon or something there to launch back, right? Doesn't really matter though, we can roll. When in doubt, we roll. We spin until we win. There we go. I see us rolling the Hayden, exactly. It's true. I do enjoy the boosting into them, knocks them back. That's really satisfying. Okay, so we can skip this part. Okay, it keeps refreshing the loading indicator every time we press A here. Okay, so the... I got it. So the start and end cutscenes of that cutscene section are mandatory, or are skippable. The center section is when it's actually doing the loading. So that part's mandatory, but there's a outro to the middle animation that is skippable once it's done loading. That's kind of interesting. I guess that makes sense. It's kind of funny how the animation on the loading text kept resetting every time I pressed A. A little jank. Okay, so we're looking for a mech part out here. Is that it up there? Yes, okay. So I came out the wrong door. I wonder if part of the reason the desert is so bland is because they're avoiding loading too much.
Bring down the force field around Chrono Tower. All you have to do now is find the missing mech parts and send them my way. I'll be on standby.
The more complicated the scene is, the longer it takes to unload. Alright, now we can tag this. Na 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 na. All mech parts found. Very good. Didn't need to do that, but it was fun. Well, it's probably because they kind of messed the planet up during the era of machines. That makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of devoid of life because they burned everything up. Alright, can I activate this cutscene even though I'm in combat? I can, okay. Fantastic.
Samus, have you already seen the rebels from the Federation base?
The Rebels? I've never seen Rebel
See,
pluralized like that.
Reminds me of my job. Ever heard of Herc Unit Delta?
No, I have
Come
not.
rest. Quietly eliminating threats to keep planets on the fringe safe, unknown to everyone. That is the job. And in return for my service, I would get paid.
So he's a
just
special
like a
ops
bounty
sniper.
hunter. You are also a bounty hunter. But you fight for a greater purpose. Alone. Overcoming death and continuing to fight. Something only you can do.
The suit does look really cool.
A gift. I pulled it out from under the debris.
Second power bomb extension. 7 power bombs? Okay. When are we gonna need 7 power bombs? Okay. I guess that's the last of his conversations. Just gonna end it there. Yep, that is looking very much devoid of collectibles. %95 item completion. When are you gonna need 500 shot ammo? On a boss. That's a lot of thunder shots. I can just spam nothing but that. Except inevitably the boss is gonna be immune to them for some reason, and then we're not gonna be able to do any of that. Alright, yeah, they're gonna tell me to head back to base camp, but I'm gonna head up to the Great Mines. And I feel like I don't hate this game as much as the internet wants me to hate it, but I also don't like it as much as I wanted to like it. If that makes sense. It's a shame. It is solidly alright. I am enjoying myself. But I don't see myself coming back here to 100% the game. Most likely. I don't see myself doing another playthrough anytime soon. Except for the part where the autosave word again seems still very mad about that. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh, Oh, I can select the destination. There's a menu for that. Alright, well, if I remember correctly, the scout bot was like down near the cocoons. The genius decided to put an autosave immediately after the no return point. Probably someone expected people to die a lot after that no return point. Didn't I activate it already? Quite possible, yeah. Yeah, okay. I did forget that part. I remember where it was, but not not why I had to activate it. Okay. Yeah, we got stuff all over the place. That makes sense. Let's start from the top then, I guess. See what it lets us do. Oh, right from the get-go, there is something outside of this elevator shaft in the back. Do. Right. So there's all this stuff out here. Well, I can't make that jump. Go on this side. Yes, I can make that jump. And I can climb this. Okay. Yeah, that missile expansion right there. That's what I want. What is that? Dead maintenance tank. Okay. Okay, it's right there. How do I get it? Can't go any higher than this. We already checked the other side. I think I just had to make this gap somehow. Not like that. Okay, I can make it with a double jump. I was overthinking it. Okay, that one... Sparks. Oh. I horribly misjudged that timing. There we go. Easy peasy. Missile expansion acquired. 235 missiles. And 510 purple shots. Ah, dang it. Okay, well, we're back here anyway. That's fine. Alright. Past here, there's a room, an item. Somewhere on the right. We gotta... Okay. Go through here. Let's keep turning right. And is it here? No, next room. Alright, yeah. These. So this is, should be, super missile. Okay, there we go. Alright. Someone's the monsters. Owe me a cookie! Thank you for the resubscription. I don't know if they'll play on stream. Okay, it is, yeah. Did play on stream. Much appreciated. How are you doing? Yeah, it's been a little while since I've been able to catch any of y'all's streams. You guys are doing okay? Your 2026 is going well? There's our missile expansion. we go down into the tunnels, and there's something up there. Yeah. Down into the hole. Nice. We can just drop down into the hole. All the noise. It should be almost there. Not even close. Like I said, terrible. Not sick anymore, but you and Star, you've been well. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're feeling better. I feel like a bunch of people got sick over the holidays. Like, most of my office was out, including me. I rolled right past it. Let me back up, is there? Dang! That's what I get for rolling too fast. Let's have to backtrack and do that again. That's a loading scene. Not skippable. Going around at the speed of sound is as much a blessing as a curse. Yep. Been snowing all day here. Sorry, is it work? That's cool though. Snow is fun, or can be fun. Not very fun to drive through, but it's very very holiday festive. Yeah, very cold though. I feel that. I'm much closer to the equator than you guys are, I think, but it is down to the 40s here, which is much colder than we usually have to deal with. So like in the mid-60s for most of our winter. Like snow when you're out stuck in traffic for 9 hours. Yeah, that is very fair. It's not fun when it causes traffic accidents. Alright, that is super missile. There we go. And all the missile expansions. So like looking at the snow, but 9 hours. Yeah. 9 hours is too long to ever be in a car. Period. Hey, when you slide at stop signs. Yeah, that makes sense. You don't have to deal with iced over roads most of the time here. I imagine that is not fun. Losing control of the car. We have access to the main elevator? Okay, yeah. So we won't have to do all of this again. Just this section. Which is still going to be annoying. Such is life. Okay. To the right. Oh yeah, this is the room with all the ceiling pipes that we could rotate. That one was fun. I liked that puzzle. Okay, what disconnected? Why is that unhappy? I think it's fine. Okay. There's something in the floor here. I'm right above it. This does look like a gate. Rail container is abandoned when loading coordinate site ore. Ah, I see. I know what that means. Oh, we died. Very cool. Arginity converter. Not that. Power bomb. There we go. And there's the mess of ore, which I can also power bomb, I think. I think Cornusite was also power bombs. Either that or super missiles. No super missiles, okay. There we go. Another missile expansion. We're up to 250. I think that was all of them, right? Maybe it was 255. One of the two. Good number either way. Yeah, I mean, other than, like, the tower, which I think you said didn't have any items, this should be the last section. Okay, we can backtrack back to the elevator. I think to pick after the no return, yeah, that makes sense. So we'll have basically 100% item completion. That's fun. Definitely not 100% scan completion, though. Alright, we're gonna go back up to level 1 to redo that section. Real quick. So, you're going straight. Dropping down the first hole, but not the second hole. Gotta remember that. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I'll remember this path. So it's not particularly complicated. It's very linear, as is most of this game. So this is a very competently made linear adventure game. I think that's my problem. It's like, it's a good game. It's just linear. And they were trying to make it linear. It was designed to be linear. I just don't like linear Metroid games. Design-wise. I like it when they pretend to be non-linear. And it's just my whole issue with it. Everything else is fine. That's the New Year's money from work you spent in 2 new slip-on vans. Very nice. I don't remember if I read that already or not. Boy, that is cool. Yeah. Okay. This is a much smaller room than I expect. Okay, and there's a breakable wall right there. There we go. What does this need? Psychic energy in the form of diffused oscillation blast wave. Power bombs! For a large shot expansion. Beautiful. That was definitely worth backtracking for. Every wall is breakable if you hit them hard enough. True. Though in the context of a video game, we might have to damage the game engine pretty badly for it to start deleting walls that aren't coded to be destructible. I'm sure with the right code execution exploit, you could rewrite the game engine to do that. Yep. Everyone's upset for some reason. Can't imagine why. It's not like they've been turned into mindless creatures of evil or anything. Alright, how do I get out of here? I still love the game Red Faction on PS2 because you could break a lot of the walls. Yeah! Red Faction 2. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's still considered one of the best games at terrain destruction. I think Donkey Kong Bonanza technically has a beat, but obviously very different gameplay. If you knew where to go, there's some holes you could just dig yourself a tunnel. Yeah. And especially on an older console, that was a really impressive technological achievement. Like, modern voxel games are much more complicated technologically. And no other games really did that same destruction gimmick. It's a shame. Very cool game design. Alrighty. Level 3. Nothing through here, but then there's this morph ball section that we never did on the first visit. Okay. Where are we going from here? We have to go back into here and up. Is that what I'm seeing? How does this work? See any obvious spots for a morph ball to move here. Have to enter from the other side, that does make sense. That was going to be my next guess. And there's no way to cross this from this side. Okay. So what do we got to do here? Can we fall down here from level 2? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Little way to backtrack. Nothing else to do while we're down here. Technically there, but we can get that when we backtrack. Okay. So this will just be important for being on our exit elevator. Okay. Now which way here is gonna let us fall down? I assume it would physically be one that's close to where we fall down. So this way. Go across here to the right. Where we came last time. Yeah. Just not go through here. No, okay, this is just the boss room. Is there any way down from here? I don't think so. Still feel like these guys are way weaker than the narrative makes it feel like they should be. I guess they also kind of had to be weak for it to make sense for the other Federation troopers to be able to take out so many, so maybe that's for the best. There we go. Okay, if it's not here, then it's probably here. Right. Strength the numbers, yeah. That makes sense. Like zombies. I mean, they're basically alien zombies, so... Except not actually dead. That's what gonna have that corruption aesthetic. Oh. Yep. Yeah, okay, here we go. Loading screen. No, it should be in the right place, I think. Yeah, okay. There's one right behind us as we spawn in. Sure enough. Gonna be power bomb, probably. Yep. Another power bomb expansion, so we have 8. I mean, that does make sense as a maximum number. That's a lot. Wow. Okay. Then... gotta make sure we don't miss this. We got a ways to go. Until we get back to the ones that actually look like rooms. Not caves. Hey, big guy. That one kicks in with actual music. That's fun. We just blow this one up normally. No, we gotta use power bomb again. Oh, hey, you're alive again. Well, too bad. I don't need to fight you. I do like how it causes the music to kick in. Okay. Another power bomb. 3 of those left. In your ramen place for dinner 2 days ago, you got your ramen with beef and udon noodles. It was really good. Nice. Sounds delicious. I do like beef and udon noodles. Okay. So this is it. There's one halfway through. And it does vertical sections. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. So what are we looking at here? Through here. Just gonna half pipe. Not enough. Okay. And then, yeah, right above us, but we have to sneak around and go down the other side. Okay. And we gotta use this for the extra height. There we go. so bad at doing that. Yeah, this looks tricky. Okay, so we roll up to the top, maximum height, drop down. Oh, there's one here. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. I thought we had a slingshot all the way around. That would have been a little bit tougher. There we go. Energy tank. That's our last energy tank. Alright. In general, not this one in particular. Fair enough. 100% item completion. So 1500 health is our maximum. That makes sense. 250 missiles, 530 shots, 8 power bombs. We are now probably qualified to do the final boss section. Final dungeon. Okay. Now we should just need to run to the elevator and we're done. Ah, yeah, here's the excavator. Can I destroy it somehow? That's really my only option here. Yes, okay. Cool. Alright. So now we head to the elevator here and we leave. We'll hit up a save station at some point so we can have maximum ammo for everything. And what time is it? Just only an hour and a half in a stream. Depending on how long the last section is, we might be able to finish the game today. I don't know if it's like a multi-hour long gauntlet or not. I do have D&D tonight, so we can go pretty much right up until then. 38. Oh, that stretching felt good. We probably finished it. I don't remember taking all that long. Cool. Well, we'll try. I think it's currently 5. So we got like 2.5 hours. Okay. So heading back to base camp. And then we're done. So annoying. There we go. Load to a wall. Get lost. There we go. Kaboom. Right, we're going wrong direction.
Have you gathered everything you need? And all we have to do is travel the Chrono Tower together. Come back to base camp when you're ready.
Yep, on my way. We're done here. We're just gonna hit the safe station over here first. Bum 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 bum. No. I did not get the scale of the map right. I thought we were closer than we were. There we go. Just skip this? No. Just skip this? No. Mandatory elevators. Can't skip that either, which makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the perfect example of like what sets this game apart in my mind from past Metroid Prime games is like in Metroid Prime 1 or 2, if you use an out of bounds glitch, you can bypass like half the game. I feel like even if you got an out of bounds glitch in this one, it wouldn't save you hardly any time because you wouldn't be able to get anywhere new with it. There's no shortcuts for you to glitch into to take advantage of. Like maybe you could get some power-ups early that way, but nothing game-breaking. No early power bombs or super missile or anything like that. Alright. So let's go activate the golem. Mech. The fact that that thing runs on green energy, I don't know if I should be concerned or not. And the Samus is constantly being exposed to huge amounts of green energy here is probably fine. Oh. Ignore that alarm. Well, I used the word radiation, that's true. Yeah, if we're canonically part Metroid at this point, we probably just absorb it. Do fine. Already down a bunch of HP. Whoops. I got it back. Alright, guys.
You did it, Samus. You found the missing pieces. That was everything I needed to fix Betsy. You know,
That's right, it's Betsy.
She is good to go.
Very Deep Rock Galactic.
Excellent work, Samus. With the mech repaired, we'll be able to destroy the force field around Chrono Tower.
Yeah, we're gonna want to be careful with that. Just saying I had to get a little creative with those repairs. Yeah, I can only guarantee about 80% functionality.
Oh, just 80%. That's good, Gearhead.
We trust you. We can leave for Chrono Tower whenever you give the order, Samus. You ready?
Alright. Order troopers to move forward. Here we go. Yes. I think we've got all items, so there's nothing to backtrack for at this point.
Once we leave, there's no turning back. If there is anything you need to complete, now is the time.
I'm going to consider that the only 100% completion that I really care about for this game at this point.
All right, listen up. We got a lot of ground to cover, so check your gear. If it don't punch a hole in something, we don't got a use for it. Our mission is to guide Samus to the Master Teleporter. To do that, we gotta cross Soul Valley and destroy the force field around Chrono Tower.
Nice. That's fun.
Open her up!
Mega cannon.
Force field undamaged. I must increase power.
No, I told you I can only guarantee 80%.
Recalculating.
No, he's not good at taking orders.
Warning. System critical.
We need to abort, the weapon's gonna blow. Oh no.
Check out the force field. I know, we did lose the mech. Rest in peace. He died with honor. Oh, he's still alive.
Force field destroyed.
We did lose the mech, though.
Well done. No, my baby. I'm so sorry.
She did good.
She did. She sure did.
Nice little musical callback to the main Metroid
This
theme.
is our moment. Coming, Mac? Yes, sir, Sarge.
Saluting the mech. Cute. Alright, to the Master Teleporter. And why did they make this so needlessly difficult for the Chosen One to access? That seems unnecessary. Oh, we got the full squad
This place is so
on the UI.
beautiful.
Everything's glowing. I really like their psychic era architecture. It's very pretty. Oh wait, forgot a cutscene. Wanted to scan those. Hi, drones. Me, I'm the chosen one. Not gonna be any problems here, right? Okay, good.
The robots are awake.
Psychic pedestal. Trace the guardians when the chosen one is detected.
Yes, the temple responds to
There's the guardians
Damus.
and the guardian storage sockets. So there'll be absolutely no issues going through here, right? We just walk through here and we teleport and we win. It's that simple. Target that disassembles and reassembles us commanded by a guardian. Open sesame. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Chosen one. I fear this is the last we would speak. I've waited alone for a long time. Those 12 Lamort had left to find you. None have returned. I know nothing of their fate. Did they find you? Are you here, listening to my words? Fear not, for even in the darkness I cling to hope. What happened, though? You may never know. I believe you will find your way to Viros. I believe you will save us. Well, that's why I'm here.
You okay, Samus?
Give her a minute.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Ooh, I don't like this room. And what are these? Psychic energy turbines. Creates in response to psychic energy released by the psychic core. Guessing this is a psychic core then. General structure within a hemispherical object responds to guarding commands. Psychic command received. Expanding object. Unlocking it. Now they're all entering it. It opens up like a flower.
The robots are the keys.
And it's a
Hey, we got an
elevator.
Let's head up.
Yep. Everyone in position. Let's go. U-995. Kenzie Armstrong Duke took copy. And they really like Armstrong as a name. That's a lot of drones. I guess this is taking us all the way to the top of the tower. Those glowing psychic energy tendrils. Ooh. That's pretty. Fair enough, we're on top of the tower now. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a boss arena.
We have finally reached the top of the tower.
Okay. Play back on that one. I can roll my way up here.
Do that.
And Psychic Spider Ball. Haven't you ever heard of Spider Ball? It's like that, but psychic.
Careful now, Samus. Careful up there.
All right. Part of the pinnacle structure that floats above Chrono Tower. The Master Teleporter's house inside, expanded by using the linked terminal. Psychic Healing Pod. Provides psychic abilities. Can I use it? No. Okay. I'll activate the terminal then. Pinnacle expansion terminal. Alright. It's fun how they only have 3 fingers, so their terminals all have 3, but we can still activate them with our 5 fingers.
Look at this place.
Alright, when does it all go horribly wrong? I feel like we're due for something to go horribly wrong.
Jeez.
Oh, it's me! How's it going, guys? I like how that looks like the event horizon of a black hole. It's kind of
Got
cool.
the keys. Take us home.
Okay. Yeah, that's a functional healing pod. It's still sealed up. The other ones are open, but that one is sealed. What's inside there? I know you're in there. I'm ready. We're still gonna get caught off guard in the cutscene anyway. Knock knock. Yep, exactly.
This must be the master teleporter.
Got the keys. Yeah, the Infinity Stones.
Guys, I can't believe it. We're actually going home.
Are we though? Oh. Who's in the healing pod? Ah, Silex, of course. And he's angry. And he's being healed by the pod. I wish I had the umbilicals.
Damn it! I've been waiting for this.
It's understood those weird flashbacks are meant to be his memories. Yeah, that makes sense. So he was a Federation trooper whose face got destroyed and he blames Samus? Is that what I'm seeing?
Watch those arms.
Okay. Alright, what do we got to work with here? Administering care, connected to Silex, transformed into a nano arm by nanomachines that is fully armored except for its tip. So the tips of the arms are vulnerable. I see they do turn green. Human morphology Silex. A bounty hunter using a modified version of a Galactic Federation battlesuit, especially using the latest nanotechnologies. Okay. Alright, so that deactivates the arm. Gotta do that with all three.
That arm didn't stay down
Oh.
long.
We need to
I
finish
see.
them off while we have the chance.
And I can yoink the arms off.
So it's working.
All right, let's get the rest of these
There's a
on.
video in the gallery that shows backstory. I'm not sure if the requirements are 200% or 100% items. Pretty sure it's not 100% scan because you didn't see it. Makes sense. 200% would make sense. You get out of that healing pod. Let us beat you up for real. No one else is taking any damage apparently. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Charge! He's got a lot of HP. And the arms are back.
Oh no, the arm is transformed.
Keep it together. We got this.
Gonna be the same thing though, probably. Just more deadly. Wonder if there's any damage types that are more effective here.
Watch out!
There's definitely more HP this time. Ah! Ouch. That does a fair bit of damage. Not a crazy amount, but something. Alright, we can just destroy the arms now. Oh,
We took them out once. We can do it again. Watch your feet.
Oh. Yep. That's fun. Like an MMO, and you gotta have the whole squad trying to do the evasion. Evade the MMO boss mechanics. Like Doc Ock from Spider-Man, yeah, basically. Doesn't have 8 arms yet, but maybe we'll get there. There we go. These drop health pickups, that is nice of them. Okay, this is not nearly as annoying as the Omega Reaver. That's for sure. As you mentioned. I'm not feeling as constrained by my my movement. Up. Whenever you're charging up, I don't like it. There we go. Give me that. Mine. Zappy, zappy, zappy.
Keep it together now.
I've got 4 dragon heads. Ouch. And he's pulling us in. That's rude. There we go, we got one. Okay, yeah, the intelligent aim is really nice. It automatically snaps to the sub-targets. Losing a lot of HP here. There we go. Ah. Nope. Nope. Let go of me. Trying to pick up the health pickups. Ah, dang it. Ooh. That's a new one. That. And we're starting to run low on shots. So back to regular charge shots to conserve ammo here. Just got a lot of health to go through still. There we go. Nope, nope. Give me. I feel like the blooper boss from Mario Sunshine. Fair enough arms. Alright, Armstrong's kind of low on health. That's fine. We can heal people.
Armstrong needs your help.
Yeah, there he goes.
Thank you.
Not what I meant to do. It's kind of annoying that I can't lock onto the arms individually. There we go. One more. There we go. Yoink. And laser. And... oh. You know, I bet the elemental type matters here. That would make sense. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna take a lot of damage there. Yep. I tried not dying to the big AoE. Alright, we can scan the arms now. These are lightning arms. Only for a short time, damage the head will increase strain, reducing its duration. Okay. So theoretically we can wait out this phase, but damaging it... go faster. Okay, I see what their AI is doing. They are trying to step out of it, but they just pick a random direction to step out of it into, which may be into another one.
Good.
Not the most helpful. Yep, I'll get to you.
I'm okay.
And is like slowly walking out of the circles into other circles. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we're back to green arm phase. Up. Side jump, side jump, side jump. Okay. Done with spinning. Hey Garrick, how's it going? We are on what I presume is the either the final boss or leading up to the final boss. Either way, we're in the final stretch. Battle against the psychic Metroids. I don't think he's infected with a Metroid. I could be wrong. There's certainly a lot of psychic stuff going on. And nanomachines, apparently. Yeah, so we're in a battle where we're a cyborg with a suit of high-tech armor fighting against an enemy who uses nanomachines to strengthen themselves, and also there's someone named Armstrong here. So, you know, what game are we really playing, do you think?
I'm up.
We don't have a sword, though. Here's the reason things were infected by Metroids, that is true. Hold on. Give me that. I just need to stop taking damage. There we go. Give me that. Two more arms to go. Ouch. This really feels like it was designed for like a co-op group. Very much an MMO raid type boss. All the different arms in different directions. Okay, squad A attack that arm, squad B attack that arm. Don't fail your damage, your DPS checks. There we go. Last arm. Lightning! There we go. Okay, phase shift.
Had enough?
No, we still got most of his health bar. Yep. Oh. We've been kidnapped.
Where'd they go?
Found this cutscene on YouTube if you want me to share after the end. Sure. Once we're done. Oh. That's funky. Okay, no lock on. That's annoying. Does lightning charge shot still have a homing effect? It does. Okay. That's the play. Oh. What am I supposed to do with that? Okay, there we go. We're just in space in a psychic realm. Cool.
Just you and me, Samus.
Oh. Fun.
Come on, let's get this over with.
Big Sephiroth flashbacks. Another Universe Arena, yep. Got a Morphle form. What you got? I need like power bombs. Bots? That's what I thought. Not a fan. Oh. He stole my energy tank. All form is a different energy in the scan logs. That makes sense. Oh, I totally mistimed that. I think it stunned him anyway. There we go. Give me that back. It's mine. Alright. That's doing a lot. Those power bombs. Oh, we can jump with that attack now. That's sneaky. Trying to bait you out. Unfortunately, I won't fall for it because I'm dumb. Oh, can I grab that? Sure, black hole generated by Silex draws and firearm attacks neutralize them. Only the control beam and the will of its user can resist the black hole's pull. Ah, I see. I was supposed to do this. Presumably. No? That. Almost there. That. That's... Okay, it does end eventually. No power bomb. Where'd he go? There he is. Very low on HP. Now what? Yeah, I mean that is the control beam, right? Do I fly it into the black hole? No. Okay, I do just shoot it into him. Okay. That makes sense. Ah, dang it. Nope, no, 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 no. No. Stop. Stop. There we go. Alright, he's got no more health bar. Is that it? Okay. He's fallen into the void.
Tell me how, and I'm there.
Alert. Spatial anomaly.
He didn't explode.
Great. What now? Here we go. Be ready for anything.
It's fine, it's gonna be me. Probably. Yeah, see? Everything's fine.
Samus! I knew you'd come back.
Never doubted you for a second, boss.
Glad to have you with us.
Samus, does that mean Silex is good?
Good. Yeah. For real.
Ready to go home?
No reason to warn our enemies, they were trying to kill us. Low ammo, you don't say.
Maybe if I, Oh,
I got this covered.
oh, your crystal powers the teleporter. It only responds to you. Wait, is that Veros?
And we're selecting a teleporter destination.
That must be Tanamar. Home sweet home.
And you are sure?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Alright.
You did it.
We're really going home.
I feel like you're gonna jinx it by saying that repeatedly. Oh. Look at that. You didn't see him explode. Death flags galore. Yep.
Protect the teleporter.
Are you alright?
I don't think that's gonna work, guys.
Providing cover.
Teleporter's not gonna last long. You gotta make the jump while you still can. I'll do my best to stabilize the power. Yes! Restart the sequence. We'll buy you time while it charges.
Or we could just kill Silex. No! Mackenzie!
Enough.
Very Thanos moment. Huh? What if I don't? You wait too long, it's game over, you have to revive the boss. Okay. I'll press A.
Solon be with you.
You know you did it. That makes sense. Alright. I'm leaving all our friends behind. Death by cutscene. Rest in peace. I did have a feeling it was probably going to be something like that. Game's over because the teleporter ends up exploding. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I guess that was it. That was the end. Maid successfully escaped. Even though Silex survives. You know, all about this game is no explanation for any of this happening. Yeah, we didn't get to hear about what the artifact was at the beginning that teleported us all here. Yeah. What the relic was, the deal with the relic was. Why Silex was here before us somehow, yeah. Glad you could save your friends to the end, sad ending. Yeah, it's a bummer. Well, only these people and no one else. I kind of assumed they were just the troopers that were around at the time, potentially, but... I guess they weren't part of the same unit, because Takabe was part of the Elite Forces unit. So I don't know. Because he mentions the area is uncharted, too, yeah. So poorly routed really feels like DLC planned. I think it was more just development hell. From what I heard, they were... development was really a big administrative mess. I mean, it's kind of the classic. Anytime a game is in development hell for a long time, it's usually because management is kind of fucked up. And not making sure that work is going where it needs to go. Development was Nintendo'd. Yeah, because it was originally being developed by Retro Studios, and then... Well, the original concept was shopped to Retro Studios, and they did a proof of concept. But then the actual development was handed to, I think, Bandai Namco. And then it was stuck in development hell for years and years, like over a decade. And then Nintendo was like, this is going nowhere and it's kind of fucked up. We're giving it back to Retro to finish the game with what's already there. But because of how their Nintendo's kind of design structure works, they were like, okay, well, here's the game design document, implement the game design document. And Rare Studios would be like, well, this kind of sucks. Can we, like, do this a different way? And they're like, no, stick to the design. Because Japanese studios, not all of them, obviously, but some of the more traditional ones, like Nintendo, have kind of a very top-down development methodology where you have a handful of lead designers who set the design of the game in stone from the beginning, all planned out, and then you just have to execute on it. And lower-level designers are not really allowed to weigh in unless it's minor stuff, like small-level design things or tweaking balance numbers and that sort of thing. And you get games like Smash Brothers, where Sakurai is literally the one tweaking some of the fighter stats by hand, because he's just that involved in all aspects of the design. Just a big attitude of kind of, here's the work you need to do, go do it. I don't want to hear about your opinions on the work. Which, there's a lot of other studios that do that too. A lot of AAA studios also work that way in America and Europe for similar reasons. You got a big budget game and you can't afford to have lots of little detours and things. And you get kind of the opposite problem too with things like what was it called? That was the big shooter that just shut down with the jetpacks and stuff. I feel like it starts with an A, but I can't remember the name. But yeah, games like that where there's no clear top-level design either. And so they all just kind of... everyone's off doing their own things and making a lot of art projects for levels that end up getting cut, and it's just a whole mess. So, game design is hard. But Nintendo tends to lean towards we set the design in stone from the beginning, and if the design sucks, too bad. Yeah. Anthem. Anthem, that's the word I was looking for. Anthem. example where the the designers had no clear vision for what the game was supposed to be. So everything was just kind of randomly tacked on. Yeah. Anthem. Yes, them. But yeah. Metroid Prime 4. I'm so conflicted on the game, because, like, I did have fun. I did enjoy it. It was worth playing. Like, I'm not... The game wasn't bad. I am just disappointed in the design, and that has colored my ability to experience the game and enjoy it on its own merits. I really don't like just how linear it ended up being. The big appeal for me for Metroidvanias is the feeling of interconnectedness. Yeah, like, it's clear that there was a lot of development hell. Things like having just Okabe's interactions with the player and nothing else. Some of the areas definitely felt like they had extra sections that were supposed to be there that were cut. I definitely feel like there's a lot more interactions with the NPCs that were cut. And the story's a little bit of a mess, but honestly, Metroid stories have never been particularly well told, so whatever. That's nothing new. But yeah, I just can't get over how linear the game is. Not that Metroidvanias are often all that non-linear, it's just they produce the illusion of non-linearity because of all the backtracking and shortcuts and interconnectedness. And in this one, it was always just very obvious to me with my designer brain of, okay, here is the linear path we were supposed to be going down. Here is the quote-unquote shortcut that is the only way back because they're going to block off the main path. It's again selected 74%. That's more than I expected, honestly. 100% items, of course. Hard mode unlocked. No thanks. And the desert just sucked. There's no way around that. Big, open, empty desert hub world. Which is not fun. Not fun design. It was not fun to traverse. It was not interesting to explore. It was well done for what it was. I mean, like Yazo pointed out a couple streams ago, being able to see all the landmarks on the horizon. Hard mode just seems to make save points not give you ammo back, nothing else. That's crazy. Because that's so easy to farm for from just enemies and crates and stuff, though. Always ways to skip things, so those always felt more like oversights than intended. Exactly. I'd say the original Metroid and Super Metroid were designed with skips in mind. And Dread especially was very intentionally designed for skips. Like they have a lot of intentional sequence breaks in Dread. They even have like extra level design and cutscenes around them. But this one is just so linear. I'm gonna watch a speedrun, but I'm sure that there's like no sequence breaking. Okay, we got the crystal gem with all of their people's memories. And we planted into the soil. Interesting. No, because they got like the memory tree, right? So I guess we can migrate their memory tree to a different planet. That makes sense. And we're gonna hang his holy symbol on there. That's cute. I'll change for the scene 100% Samus removes her helmet. That makes sense. That's a classic. Saving now will mark the save slot as mission complete. If you later choose to start a new game in the save slot, the item and scan completion date will be reset. You want to save? I guess not. Everyone's son, she's a girl yet again. Now I think Smash Brothers kind of definitively settled that one. So some cutscene you get for 100%. Alright, we'll pull that up in a second. Yeah, Brawl added zero-suit Samus to the game. I think that cleared things up for most people. Samus is a girl? I know. Shocking. Twist of the century. Can't believe Nintendo's gone woke. Alright. How could they do this to us? I know, shocking. What? What the? Sorry. That is so weird. I clicked the link in the OBS chat, and it opened it in like... What was that? It didn't open it in my normal browser. It opened it in like an OBS pop-up window. And then it started playing ads. What was that? I've never seen that before. Tesla sent me a virus. Yeah, for a second I was like, wait, what a minute. What's this window? I've never seen it. Okay, is it not even going to let me copy this link then? It's kind of annoying. This must be a recent OBS update. Okay, there we go. Regular YouTube window. Yeah, it could also be a feature of StreamerBot's chat, because I'm not using the default Twitch chat pop-up. I'm not sure. Could go either way. I feel like it's OBS, though. Alright, let's see. Can I pop up... Is it secondary monitor or primary monitor? It is primary monitor. Alright, there we go. And it is off-centered. Let me fix that. Oh, and let me hide the game, too. So we're not getting that game music. Oh, it's loud. Oh, and you guys don't have desktop audio. Let me fix that too. Yep. I don't share videos on here very often, so I don't have a setup for it. So Federation troopers fighting the space pirates. Using that Silex based on the blue armor.
Commander, what are you doing? I've commanded your troops to hold your position. I've confirmed the pirates' new weapon. If I can seize it. No. I've dispatched Samus's team, await their arrival, and join forces. Yes, sir. Orders. Sir, proceed as planned. Get me that weapon.
Okay, so he was a power-hungry bastard from the beginning. He sent his troops out onto the battlefield, and they all got incinerated. Genius. I feel silly to blame Samus for that. Unless she did something else here. Just because she blew up the weapon he wanted. Yeah, okay. What a jerk. Cool. I think it was a little bit of context, though. I was slightly more sympathetic when I thought that they were casualties in a explosion that Sam was set off. Nimi cameo, let's go. Yep. I do follow Nimi on this account. All right. Well, I was planning to go longer than 2.5 hours, but honestly, that works out. I can go prep for stream later. And yeah, we're done with Metroid Prime 4. Beyond. Selling game flashbacks thought it was the blue explosion was the artifact from the start. Yeah, that would make sense. But no, apparently not. Alright, so yeah, we're done. We've caught up on the Metroid Marathon. That to be just a giant gun, yeah. It was a cool gun. I like the vaporization wave thing that it's got going on. I can put my webcam back now, probably, right? Since we're not playing any more Switch games right now. What do we do next? Have any other games I need to get back to? I do want to start Library of Ruina at some point. Oh, we've got a big Outer Wilds mod to play through still. So maybe we'll do Outer Wilds for a bit, and we'll start Library. Code Vein 2 is coming up. I have not decided if I want to stream that or if I want to play that offline. But that is a thing. That one's apparently going to be less of a Dark Souls clone and a little bit more of an open world-esque RPG. So I'm curious about that one. Will I wait for a sale? Understandable. I really like the first one. So probably more than most people did, honestly. So we'll see. What else? Oh yeah, I still need to play 100 Line. I am probably not playing that one on stream. That is too many hours on a single stream game. Want to play it, but you don't know if I'm going to play it at full price. Very understandable. Yeah, do be long. Oh, Blueprints. That's right. Blueprints is what I wanted to play. Now that everyone else has moved on and stopped talking about it, time for me to finally play Blueprints. So I think we'll do the Outer Wilds mod, and then probably alternate from there between Blueprints and Library of Ruina, maybe? And we'll need to line up another marathon to do after that. I need to pick a new series. I think we talked about it a little bit. What to play next, but I don't know what I'm feeling. And we played through most of the series that I really wanted to go back and try. What are some other classic retro franchises? I forget why I have the asterisk on that one. Is it just because I didn't... I played through all the spin-offs. Yeah. I think that was just because I hadn't done 4 yet. To be decided. Cool. That's something to think about. What we do next for our marathon. Oh, I think Luigi's Mansion was something we floated. I'm down with doing the 3 Luigi's Mansion games. That should be a short one. All right. Well, anyway, we'll call it there. Next weekend, I think I have some plans. Let me double check what I'm doing next weekend. All right, I've got work Saturday night, but I can probably still stream that day. I got something Friday night, and potentially Sunday. No, Sunday night should be free. Yeah, okay. Cool. So I think probably still streaming both days next weekend, but I'll keep you posted. Luigi's Mansion is always a good time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yep. Thanks for being here, Yahazu, Carrick, Oatmeal Cookie, anyone else who's lurking. Appreciate you all. Thanks for stopping by. Let's find a raid target. Otherwise, we'll just do an offline raid to no. Lily's live. They're doing a collab. I don't like interrupting collabs. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Offline raid to no. Alright, thank y'all for being here. Have a good rest of your weekend. See you next weekend, hopefully. And either way, have a good week.